The history of humankind is a tapestry woven with threads of both progress and savagery. While we celebrate advancements in art, science, and philosophy, we must also confront the darker aspects of our nature. Torture, a practice as ancient as civilization itself, stands as a stark reminder of this grim truth. Throughout the ages, from medieval dungeons to tyrannical regimes, torture served as a tool of fear and control. It was used to extract confessions, punish dissent, and quench the thirst for power. This exploration into the shadowy world of torture is not for the faint of heart. By understanding the horrors of the past, we can strive to prevent them from ever resurfacing. The ingenuity displayed in the creation of torture devices is a chilling testament to the perverse creativity of the human mind. Designed to inflict maximum pain while prolonging the agony, these instruments of suffering stand as chilling symbols of man's inhumanity to man. Among the most infamous of these gruesome inventions are the Iron Maiden, the rack, scaphism, the Judas cradle, and the pear of anguish. These names alone conjure up images of unimaginable suffering, their sinister designs etched into the annals of history. Victims were subjected to crushing weights, dismemberment, and burning, their screams muffled by the thick stone walls of their prison. The air in these chambers of horror was thick with the stench of blood, sweat, and fear, a suffocating reminder of the power dynamics at play. The Iron Maiden, a name that sends shivers down the spine, is perhaps one of the most iconic torture devices. The victim, once sealed inside this iron sarcophagus, would be pierced by the spikes from all sides, their agony amplified by the claustrophobic confines of their metal tomb. Contrary to popular belief, the Iron Maiden spikes were not designed to kill instantly. Instead, they were strategically placed to avoid major arteries, prolonging the victim's suffering and maximizing their torment. The psychological impact of the Iron Maiden was just as potent as its physical torture. Section 4. Stretching bodies, breaking wills, the rack, and scaphism. The rack, a simple yet effective contraption, consisted of a wooden frame with rollers at each end, used to stretch the victim's body to its limits. As the torturer slowly cranked the rollers, the victim's joints would dislocate, their muscles tearing, their screams echoing through the chamber. Scaphism, on the other hand, employed a far more insidious method of torture. The victim, typically naked, would be strapped to a small boat or hollowed-out log, their head and limbs protruding outward. They would then be force-fed milk and honey, their body covered in the mixture to attract insects. As the insects swarmed, the victim, immobilized and exposed, would endure days, even weeks, of excruciating pain as they were slowly devoured alive. Section 5. The Judas cradle and the pear excruciating ingenuity. The Judas cradle, a pyramid-shaped seat, was designed to slowly impale the victim. Suspended above the pointed apex of the pyramid, the victim would be lowered onto the device, their weight slowly driving the point deeper into their body. The agony, drawn out over hours or even days, was excruciating. The victim's screams, a testament to their suffering. The pear of anguish, as its name suggests, was a pear-shaped device inserted into the victim's orifice, the mouth, rectum, or vagina. Once in place, the device would be slowly expanded by turning a screw, causing unimaginable pain and internal damage. These devices, though smaller in scale than their more infamous counterparts, were no less effective in inflicting pain and suffering. Section 6. Remembering to prevent. A glimmer of hope in darkness. The journey into the dark heart of historical torture methods is not an easy one. It forces us to confront the uncomfortable reality that humans are capable of unimaginable cruelty. The history of torture is not merely a collection of gruesome tales. It is a mirror reflecting the darkest aspects of human nature. By remembering these brutal methods, we take a crucial step towards preventing such atrocities from ever happening again. By learning from the past, we can strive to create a future where the screams of the tortured are never heard again.